Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Friday, December 6th. We got Flex Friday today on Prize Picks. I believe Sleeper, Underdog, and other platforms are offering some discounts. But Prize Picks is the ultimate one for Flex Friday. It's a free roll. It's protected. You get your funds back. It is a free roll playing with the house's money. So hopefully you guys take advantage of that. Make sure you guys opt in on your promotions tab. Yesterday we could have had a perfect slip. Unfortunately, Domantas Sabonis did not come through. So we ended up going 305 and 405 for a double up on those slips. We still did pretty good. Our our day two of the ladder day challenge had a win and a push, so we still got some profit off of that. Not sure if I'm gonna do the day two of the ladder day challenge. I'm gonna repeat it, even though we made some profit off of it. We'll still a win with the push, but we do have Flex Friday, so I'm focusing on that slip. Most likely gonna combine it with 3 gobbies and 3 regular lines. But we'll see. But I do have 5 good props. I think 2 of these I am going to put on my Flex Friday slip, and the other one I'll sprinkle it down on other slips. But first one I have is Clint Capella. Points, PRA, his rebounds, and his fantasy score are my top options. You can look into his defensive rebounds, which still should be at 6. Unfortunately, they did take it off the board. That was probably my play of the day. But they did take it off the board. Price Picks did see the value, unfortunately, so they took it off. If you can get his defensive rebounds at 6 when it comes back up, take it. But as of now, I will be taking his fantasy score and rebounds would be my top 2 options as of now. Does well against the Lakers. He averages about 12 rebounds per start every time he faces the Lakers. His points has been sporadic this season. 10 points, usually his line is at 10.5, but as you can see, his past 5 games, actually his past 10 games, only gone over twice. But like I mentioned, he plays very well against the Lakers. So I'll take Clint Capella's fantasy score. He does have block and steal potential, but I do like his rebounds. If the defensive rebounds comes back at 6, take it. Next up is Tristan, one of the key role players for Orlando. He's a popular play. He is a bench player, so I'm going to not be very exposed on him, but I do like his line on his rebounds and assists, which is at 3.5. It's going to get bumped or it's going to be taken off the board. Right now, a value at 3.5. He can get this even if he plays less than 25 minutes. But I do like his rebounds and assists. I can see his points is a popular play. I personally wanted to take his points and rebounds, but they took it off the board. If that comes up, take that. But right now, his rebounds and assists will probably be his best option. Philadelphia doesn't have Embiid, so Tristan should have plenty of opportunities to get some rebounds. Next one is Keyonte George. And right now there's a sneaky pick for him, and that is his rebounds at 2.5. I'm projected to get 4 against Portland. 2.5, it's either going to get bumped to 3 or taken off the board. 2.5, it's excellent value, so I'm definitely going to be taking that. Next prop is Middleton. Yes, he is coming off a major injury. He is already, they already say he's going to be on minutes restriction. So beware. It's Flex Friday. I'm going to take my shot. It's protected anyways. I'm going to take his PRA at 15. He was a beast last season. Obviously, he's going to be on minutes restriction. As you can see, he was averaging well over 30 when he was on the floor. He is a starter. But he is going to have minutes restrictions, so beware of that. Given it's Flex Friday, I'm going to take my shot and take his PRA at 15. Next up is for the 76ers, it's either going to be Maxey or Oubre. Most likely, I'm going to be targeting both of them, but on separate slip. For Oubre, I'm going to be taking his points. I do like his fantasy score as well, so you can take a shot with either his points or his fantasy score. I'm going to take his points just for the fact that I have push equity at 11. His fantasy score is great. Daily Grand Fantasy does have it going over as well at 21.5. That's some great value. And Embiid's not playing, so it's going to run through Oubre, Maxey, and possibly Paul George. For Paul George, you can probably target his PRA. But for Maxey, I do like his PRA at 32. Do have some push equity. Actually, it's at 32.5, so it did get bumped. They just played Orlando just a couple of days ago. He had 26. So you may want to target Oubre for Maxi. I do have him breaking out on a big game, so his steals is a popular play at 1.5. That's probably not going to hit given the fact it's a 1.5. It hasn't been taken off the board yet. Usually when it has this many people and it hasn't been bumped or taken off the board, usually it doesn't end very well. I do like his rebounds and assists though at 8.5, so I'll most likely target that prop for him. And that rounds up top 6. I do like other props. I'm still waiting for fantasy scores to be posted. For Paul George, his PRA is probably good at 27.5. On other books, they have him at 28.5. But Paul George, if his fantasy score is up, I'm not sure if it's posted at 34.5. It's not bad at 34.5. He had a big game against Charlotte. He hasn't been 100% yet, but when he's on the floor, he does his thing. So at 34.5 going against Orlando, I mean, the matchup is there. He had 34.3 and he wasn't even healthy then. But mix and match, pick your favorite. I suggest, since it's Flex Friday, you go all out on a 6-man. I usually do 6-mans only on Fridays. It's protected. But trying to build a bankroll, I'm probably going to throw some gobbies in there. But other than that, mix and match, pick your favorite. Hope you all have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll have a video out for college football covering for tomorrow. As you can see on live, just 2 props just been taken off the board. Unbelievable. 2 props was just taken off. Chris Middleton and Keontae George. Keontae George was that sneaky play I just talked about, and they literally just took him off. Wow, okay. Chris Middleton, you can still target his other props. Not sure if they took all his props off. They just took his PRA off. They did add his Gabi at 13.5. Still take it. Chris Middleton's going to get bumped probably to 15.5. I like that push equity at 15. They just put it back. It's not gonna go through. It's gonna get bumped to 15.5. So as you can see it live as I'm doing the video, they are bumping the props. Hopefully you guys get these in. It's Flex Friday. Don't stress about it. If you're interested in the Discord, the link is in the description below. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. Hope you all have a great weekend and see you guys in the next one.